Hi and welcome to my obsessed life. As you can clearly see, I have laid out my entire Layers of Fear collection behind me, and this is not including cosplay I had. So allow me to show you my collection. And starting with everything I have laid out on the table here, which is a lot, I know, but I'll take you through it. Now, obviously, all the documents and pictures out front here that I've laid out, these are from the press kit, which I am so happy that I have. It is awesome. And that's pretty much all of it laid out there. So it's a lot of it's covered up, but really cool. Now, starting on the left, I have a rat here, which is, of course, necessary. I actually got these for my painter cosplay. I only ended up using one of these guys. We have nicknamed this sucker Garbage the Rat amongst my friends, because why not? Back here we have the carousel toy belonging to the daughter. The only difference actually between this and the daughter's one in the game is the lining on this one is silver, and in the game it's more of a coppery bronze tone. But pretty much everything else about it is the same. Well, the horses don't move up and down when the music plays and it turns, but yeah. Over here, I have two different versions of the art book because I got both versions, the base game and then the game along with the DLC, the retail copies for PC. So there are slight differences between the two. You also get a different poster in each one. The base game comes with a poster of the Rat Lady portrait, and the Masterpiece Edition comes with a poster of the wolf pulling the girl into the dark from Inheritance. Over here, we have a wax seal stamp that I ordered custom from a website, and it has one of the icons for the game as the pattern, and I just made a custom stamp with it. It's a little bit hard to see. Here is the painter's picture, his self-portrait, which is one of the endings in the game, and is also part of the press kit as well. It's one of those pictures that changes depending on the angle, as you can see here. Really cool. Okay, and here we go on the right side with yet another rat, of course. And here we have a teacup and saucer that has the same exact pattern as it does as the teacups in the game, which is amazing. My friend got me this as a belated Christmas gift, and I absolutely love it. Perfect addition to my collection. Desperately needed that. Behind it, I have the wife's hairbrush. I actually did get a matching hand mirror to go with this, but I put that off to the side since you don't see a hand mirror for her in the game aside from that clasp one. Behind that is the PS4 copy of the game that comes with the trading card displayed there. And then next to it is the Switch copy of the game, which comes with a physical CD, the soundtrack of the game, and this is awesome. It's a bit old school, but I love it. Takes me back to like my high school years. I used to buy CDs instead of just buying all my songs digitally now. This also comes with a poster, this version of the game. It's the Bloody Flamingos, which is awesome. Of course, behind there is the classic Mr. Scooter, the true MVP of the entire series. Gotta love him. And here, displayed in the middle, is a little booklet that has all the illustrations, well, children's illustrations from the game. And on this side, we have the wife's changeable portrait. Now this one I had to order custom because obviously the press kit didn't come with hers. So I found a site that could make this kind of transition picture, and since I had both versions of that painting of her, could make it happen. And I had to order a custom frame to match his since his picture is also an unusual size. So I got it in a similar gold frame so they could match each other. And here is the press kit on display with all the extra stuff that I did not put out onto the table, such as the mouse traps, well, rat traps, I guess, the counselor ID card, business card, doll arm, candles, dirty paintbrushes, and of course the pieces of the magnum opus. Now, all the bottles didn't come with the magnum opus. I had to recreate a lot of them myself because it made sense to have the whole set. I only got one for the canvas, undercoat. I did get the brush, but it didn't come in a bottle, and the eyeball to bear witness. And so I got a few more bottles to finish it up so you can see the full thing, not just any canvas. And there's a razor in there too. Paint. Now I made this with Ben Nye's Thick Blood. I filled it up there and then I let the cork stay off for about a week. Let it just dry up and get hard. That way when I lay it down, it doesn't move, and it's awesome. This is also the heaviest bottle, which makes sense. Here we have the one that was already done, the undercoat, bone white. There's the brush. Wasn't in a bottle before, but it is now to match with everything else. And this one is the final touches. I needed a finger. And so I found an artist on Etsy who actually specialized in making fake severed fingers. It's really realistic looking. It's perfect. And of course, the last one that was already done, to bear witness, the eyeball. And it's got like the full optic nerve or something on it. It's, oh god, it's so nasty, but so awesome. Love it. And back here is an in-character letter from the painter, basically addressed to you, the player, saying basically that he hopes his magnum opus to you is satisfactory, that you like it, and you have a glowing review for him. And it also comes with a wax seal, but it's much more simplistic than the one I custom ordered, as you can plainly tell. And as you've no doubt noticed, there are two plushies of the painter and his wife on either side that I custom ordered from another artist on Etsy, and she did an amazing job. I'm really tempted to get a smaller custom plushie of the daughter, and definitely when Layers of Fear 2 comes out and we finally see the design for the actor, I'll be really tempted to get another one of these as well. They came out so cute. I love them so much. The design is great. And I love also the little accessories that he got: a brush, a little paint palette with a little splatter of blood on there. Meanwhile, she got earrings and of course her violin. They just did an awesome job. And of course, behind it all is the Rat Lady portrait. This is a canvas printout that I got from my painter cosplay to carry around as my prop. Freaked out many people with it. I also had this custom ordered online from Staples, and I can only imagine what the Staples employees were thinking when they were printing this out for me. I wanted to be a fly on the wall for that. I'm sure they were thinking, who would need a picture like this? And now behind here, as you can clearly see, is an easel that looks a lot like the painter's, though a little bit lighter in color. But it's similar in style because Layers of Fear ultimately inspired me to start painting with oils, and so I did. And here's one of the paintings I've done, which is a recreation of a painting from Inheritance, which I found very adorable and whimsical. Now over here, we have the two official shirts that I bought, one with the painter's portrait on it, and the other with the bloody flamingos, because they're both classic. And also you can see there's the hand mirror that matches the hairbrush back there. Now along here is a little scene that my friend made for me. This is the same friend who got me the teacup and saucer. And it's adorable. The painter and his family, along with the lady in black picture. Apples and booze hidden behind, of course, because classic. And a paint palette, much like the painter's that he owns. And I actually have used this during a painting class I took, so it has seen some wear and tear. And last but not least, Layers of Fear 2 water bottle. the start of my Layers of Fear 2 collection has begun, and it will grow, believe me. So yeah, that about sums up my Layers of Fear collection. I am absolutely obsessed with this game series. I am so excited for the second one to come out. I'm dying for it. I am going to expand my Layers of Fear 2 collection, and yeah, this is how thrilled I am for this series. It's a culmination of everything I love. Mixture of art, horror, tragic stories, very personal, intense, visceral stories too. It really gets you in the heart. I can't express my love for Layers of Fear enough. I really can't. And after seeing this video, I'm sure my friends are going to stage an intervention for me because I might have a problem. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching. See you later.